Hello and welcome to Community Conversations. I'm your host, KK Conashiro. Every spring, the Fremont Unified School District takes on the impossible task of selecting just one educator as its Teacher of the Year. Each district schools nominate one teacher they feel strives to support their students and fulfills the district's mission of providing the best educational environment for students to succeed. From yet another outstanding pool of candidates representing 42 schools, we are so excited to welcome Fremont Unified's 2019 Teacher of the Year, Saroda Chattopadhyay, right?
Correct.
Okay, yay. She's from Grimmer Elementary School, and to talk about her along with her is the principal, Miss Judy Nye. Thank you so much for being here. This is so exciting. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Were you shocked?
I was shocked. I was really shocked because my students told me, Mrs. C, you're going to win. And my colleagues told me, you've got this, Mrs. C.
And you're going, whatever.
But it's such an honor to be the Teacher of the Year for Fremont Unified School
Congratulations.
District. Thank you very much.
Now, could you, Miss Principal, remind our viewers how this process worked? Does she, she is nominated, but did she have to fill out a questionnaire or do an essay, or how does this all work?
No, she didn't even know that she was being nominated until after the fact. It's on the principals to kind of decide who each year they would like to nominate. Of course, I go out to my staff and ask them because I don't do anything without asking the staff. And that's how she was nominated. And then I write an essay. And I feel a lot of pressure when I do that essay because it's the way she gets in the door to the 7 finalists. And then she takes it from there.
Wow. So you were shocked.
Very excited. And
Okay, so you got this award a month ago?
I did.
So how's it been since then?
It's been really wonderful.
Really?
You know, I feel so much more inspired because, you know, when
nice.
you're recognized for your hard work or whatever work you do at a school, it feels good.
Yeah.
And I have many more thoughts of how I can do much, much more for my students.
Excellent. So what did your parents think? Were they like, wow?
My parents, I called my mom the day of the award ceremony, and my mom said, I have a feeling you're going to win this award.
Even she knew.
So with so many people believing in me, I mean, it was meant to happen, I guess.
Okay. And your kids already knew, but how did they take it when it was official?
They were very, very happy and proud of me.
Oh,
yes.
good. Now, when this happens, do you do a special assembly for this to tell everybody in the school, or how does this work?
I made an announcement over the loudspeaker, I believe, the day after that she got nominated, and we're having Mrs. C Day in June. And we're going to have little celebrations, and then all the kids will be there, and it's a surprise for Mrs. C. So I'm not going to say any more.
Okay.
It's a surprise.
A surprise. Okay, good.
No, she knows about it, but she doesn't know what they're doing.
Now, where does the ceremony take place? At what city? Is it here, or is it Sacramento, the state capital?
Castro Valley.
Oh,
I mean,
Castro.
the Alameda County
Alameda
ceremony
County.
is in Castro Valley.
Okay.
Castro
So
Valley.
what is that like? Is that like the Academy Awards, or?
I've never been there yet, so I don't know. But
When does it take place?
that's going to be
in
October
fall.
3rd.
You have to wait till October? Oh.
This is for the Alameda County.
We're doing our own at Grimmer.
The Grimmer one is on
I want it
June.
now. Okay, so you've been there before.
I have.
Because this is your 3rd time with
It
a
is.
Teacher of the Year.
At
How
our-
proud must you be?
Everyone says I'm just like a proud mama. That's the way I feel. I feel very proud. We just have amazing teachers at Grimmer, and I keep saying it, and people are starting to believe me because they keep winning.
So there's nothing special in the water or anything like that?
I don't think so. We just have amazing people.
Because everyone wants that water now.
We support one another. We
That's
really
good.
support one another, and that's I think
Well, it's
what makes
obvious.
Grimmer
You can
special.
tell that. Yeah.
I feel proud to be a Grimmer Bear.
Really?
It's such an amazing, you know, group of teachers and students, and such a supportive principal. I mean,
Nice.
it's just a dream come true to be at Grimmer.
Nice.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna tear up.
I love being there.
It's a dream for the children too. Believe me.
Oh, I bet.
They're inspired, and the staff is inspired by her
Yeah.
and her enthusiasm. On the way out today, she was saying, tell me a list of all the things that she has planned for the future.
Are you ready for this?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but we'll do it.
I was
we'll do it.
reading the press release about you getting the award, and you do workshops. You have a 3-month course for students who are interested in robotics.
Yes.
Plus you teach. I mean, how did you even have time to?
It's just, I'm just inspired by the students. They want to learn, so I'm going to give it my best shot. You know.
That's great. And now you want to incorporate more programs.
I do want to.
Yeah, you better be ready.
She is the most supportive principal
That's awesome.
that a teacher can dream of. So
Yeah, that's great.
thank you for being the best.
Thank you.
Now, you know, every year the FUSD Teacher of the Year, which is you now, is always quick to share their successes with their coworkers, right? Can you talk about the importance of having the support and the district support? Because I don't think, people think oh, it's just the principal and that campus. They don't realize there's more people involved with this happening. What do you think about that?
Oh my goodness, absolutely. There are so many people involved in this. First of all, my heartfelt thanks to Judy, because she's an amazing principal, always supportive of all the initiatives that I think about. And then I have like amazing staff, amazing colleagues who are so supportive of anything that I come up with. They're going to help me and they're going to work together. My students are amazing. They're like, yes, Mrs. C, let's do this. And then I have, I'm in a PLC team at our school.
Which is what?
PLC is Professional Learning Communities.
Okay.
So I am in the team of our prep group, teachers, and we all discuss about, how we can integrate science and, hands-on learning and technology together. I'm also involved in the FUSD Computer Specialist group. So we all talk. And whenever we have issues,
Does she breathe?
we all
Never.
no, we always constantly are in communication. If we
Okay.
have any issues or any questions, I can reach out. The IT department, FUSD, my heartfelt thanks to Todd and his group. They're amazing. Any kind of problem, hardware, software, they're right there.
Nice.
So there's a lot of support
That's great.
from all over, So it just makes you want to do more and more.
Now, in that press release that I read about you, you have a master's degree. What made you come to be even a teacher? Well, how did that transpire? I mean, tell us about your background.
Oh, sure. So I grew up in a very academic family. My father is a professor and scientist, and my mom is a principal and an educator forever.
It's in the blood.
So my friends tell me it's in the blood, as you said. But I've always been a good student. I was always a good student, a great learner. So I did my bachelor's in physics. I did my master's in electronics. Electronics was my passion. I love computers and electronics. And then
Can't tell.
after that, I came to the United States, and with my master's degree in electronics, it was the boom time for, dot-com boom. And I said, I'm going to give it a shot to work in the industry, because I had planned to do my PhD in India. And I started off 6 months, and then I got married, so I moved to America, and I couldn't continue with that. And I gave it a shot for 1.5 years, and I worked as a web developer in the industry. And I was missing something. I mean, I worked, I was really good at it, but I just missed, helping the community. My parents have always taught me, you want to help the community. Do whatever, but you have to help the community. And I wasn't feeling that I could reach out to the entire community. So I said, you know what? I'm going to leave my job and I'm going to do a master's degree here. And I continued with that, and by the time I ended, I had my first child. And I stayed home with him for a couple of years, and I said, you know what? I think I'm going to become the teacher that I've always wanted to be.
Nice.
And I worked at a private school in Fremont for 8 years.
Okay.
And then when I came to the district made my dream come true, because I've never thought that I could, incorporate my electronics and telecom, my passion, with teaching, which is another passion. And when I came to Fremont Unified, they said, you would be perfect as a technology teacher. And I said, I never thought about that, but that's great. I would love that. So finally, my true passions, both my passions have, converged at Fremont Unified. So I'm very grateful for that.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Now, what do your students' parents think?
They love me. Yesterday,
good.
my
It is
lab was
true.
completely full for open house,
Oh.
and everybody wanted to take a picture. And it's a hard time for me too because a lot of our students are moving to Melendez
Yeah.
School, and I will miss them very,
Yeah,
very
of
dearly.
course, of
yeah.
course.
But
Well,
the
you have to
parents-
understand during every recess, she has 50 to 75 students that go in voluntarily to do the 3D printer and
Well, who wouldn't?
maker activities, and they have all kinds of things going
How
on
long
in the
is
lab.
recess?
20 minutes.
20 minutes, but my lab is jam-packed.
Wow.
You can't even walk in because they love going to explore the world. Honestly, that's
Well,
what they're
yeah.
allowed to do in there, and it's awesome.
Maybe we should expand recess. Because if you got 50, 70 kids, they all want to touch and
Exactly.
play and experience
I
things,
know.
right?
But it makes me feel so good when they come in, you know,
yeah.
and then they can, explore and create and try new things that probably a lot of them don't have access to at home.
Right.
And it's given children that are explorers a place to do that rather than just hang out on the playground, which is not appealing to some of them. you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it gives
that's
them
true.
opportunity to do something else, which is awesome.
So can you describe some of your new programs yet, or is that?
Sure. Well, let me tell you what current programs we
Yes,
run.
please.
So I have the Grimmer Maker Space. We have 2 3D printers, and
That's gotta
we
be a
have
blast.
3D pens, and we have robots. Then we have Legos and circuits, and kids are all building and creating. I also have a lot of art supplies
Nice.
because I know my students love art. A lot
Yeah.
of them do, and they express any way of creativity that they want to. And then I run a robotics program, as I
Right.
said, for 3 months, and we just completed our 3 months of robotics.
What
so
time of year is those 3 months? Is it the beginning of the year or the?
no, it's towards the end
Toward
of the
the
year.
end,
Yeah.
okay.
So I start in February and I end in the beginning.
And
of
is this
May.
after your normal school day?
It
or-
is during,
during,
the school
okay.
day on Wednesdays.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So there's an opportunity for more students to participate.
Yes, I'm trying to think. I'm thinking of expanding that program
You need a
because
bigger room too.
I just told her that.
Yes, she just asked me for another room. She also includes our special ed students in in that program.
That's important.
And so it's really mainstreaming opportunities for them as well.
Yeah.
So it's
Congratulations. That's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what are the new ones?
So the new ones would be I'm in the IDEO Teachers Guild. I'm in the I'm a leader there, and we just did an impact showcase. So I'm designing a solution to help the teachers integrate more technology into the classroom. And I've tried out some of the sessions with the teachers, and the teachers are very open to learning new technology tools that they can use in their classroom. So I
Make their
plan to
life easier
expand.
too, I'm sure.
And the kids love it.
Well, yeah.
They're more engaged. It's better learning for them too. So I'm going to be expanding on that. I did get selected for the Raspberry Pi Academy, which is a very selective academy.
Okay, for our viewers who don't know, explain that.
So Raspberry Pi is like a mini computer, and children can code that to make different things. And I really wanted to bring that to our school. It's physical computing, and I got selected out of 800 applicants. So I said I'm going to go and attend that one in June.
I just like saying Raspberry Pi program.
So we are going to be. I'm looking forward to bringing that to our school next year.
That'd be great.
And we
Yeah.
will.
Yes, I'm sure you will.
Yes.
So how are you going to plan for what she wants to do? Because she wants a second room.
It's funny because to this point, she just comes to me with an idea, and I say, okay, how can we make this work?
Okay.
And we do.
Okay, good.
And we do.
Good.
We just find a way because it's the best thing for our students. And that's what we're all here for.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so
Absolutely.
great.
And we will have a couple of extra classrooms because a lot of our students are moving to Melendez
That's
next
true.
year anyway, so we will have a space for her to.
So good timing on your part.
Yeah, I'm just going to miss my students,
Yes,
though.
we
Yeah.
all are.
Okay. Now, do you have, for the ceremony, I want to get back to this real quick. Does she have to make a speech, or what is the ceremony like? Because I know
It's
you've
very
been.
similar to what we do here in Fremont.
Okay.
They do a videotape of you, and they come to the school and they tape her teaching, and
Oh,
they play the
nice.
video that evening. And then they have a reception before, and then we all sit down in the auditorium, and they present each of the teachers, and then at the end they announce the person that will go to the state
Oh,
competition.
nice.
So we hope we'll be going to Disneyland. I think it's in Disneyland. We'll be going to Disneyland also, right, Miss C?
How fun.
I hope so.
Now, we got a couple seconds, but I have to know, what do your own kids think, your two boys?
They love me as mom.
They just know you as mom, and that's all they care about, right?
They just care that I'm their mom.
That's great. Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here today, and
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
I'll see you next year with another Teacher of the
Okay.
Year. Okay.
It's a date.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
From everyone here at Community Conversations, we appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time.